In this video, I'm going to show you how to relieve back tightness in seconds. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Dr. Rowe coming to you from SpineCare in St. Joseph, Michigan. In this video, we're going to go over 4 easy exercises that you can use throughout the day to quickly relieve back tightness and pain, and you may find that they will give relief within 30 seconds. A note about these exercises, each one works just a little bit differently. They're going to be shown in different positions. Target different muscle groups. To get the best results, go through them all, use what gives you the most relief. With that being said, let's get started. Here's a really easy exercise that you can do in bed or on a floor. Just start lying flat on your back. You want your legs roughly hip width apart, knees bent, feet flat. Let's start by focusing on the hips and the lower back first, and then we'll work our way upward towards the middle and upper back. We're going to do what are known as windshield wipers. So what you want to do is gently press your heels into the bed or the floor, and then slowly lower your knees downward towards one side until you feel a stretch in the hips and the lower back. Only go for a light, gentle stretch. Don't go to the point of pain or discomfort. Once you feel that, you're going to hold this for about a second or two, and then just like a windshield wiper, you're going to go towards the other side. Do this nice and slowly for about 10 to 15 repetitions in both directions. And afterwards, see how you feel. If it feels like there's a little bit more tightness left and this is really helping out, you can throw as many repetitions in as you like. But at this point, you're probably ready for a deeper stretch. So this is how you can take it to the next level. Take one side's ankle and place it on the other side's knee. So my right ankle is on the outside of my left side's knee. You're going to take this top leg and now pull that knee over like this until you feel a deep stretch form over the leg, into the hip, into the lower back. This one usually feels really good. You're going to feel a great stretch. Go to the point when you feel that great stretch and then hold this one for 20 seconds. You're going to relax and then you're going to repeat this on the other side. I like to do this roughly for about 3 to 5 repetitions on both sides. And with each repetition, just trying to build into it just a little bit more. So let's really take this one to the next level and now focus a little bit more on the middle and upper back. So let's get back into our original position with our legs hip width apart, feet flat. This time around though, I'm going to take my arms and straighten them and put my hands right up towards the ceiling and have them in a clapping position. You want to just reach upward with your hands as much as you can until you really start to feel a very gentle activation of the muscles in between the shoulder blades. Once you feel that, you're going to hold this position and we're going to do a modified windshield wiper. So we're going to do that windshield wiper towards one side, but with the upper back, we're going to go towards the other side. So I'm rotating through my shoulder blades and also I'm turning my head towards the other side. You should feel a deep stretch throughout the whole back and it usually feels good. I like to hold this one for about 5 seconds. I relax and then repeat on the other side. Again, try to do this one for about 10 to 15 repetitions on both sides. And with each repetition, try to build into it just a little bit more. So if you deal with a lot of back tightness that causes discomfort going from a seated to a standing position, give this exercise a try. What you're going to do is start with very good upright posture. Have your back as straight as possible. Widen your legs out so your chest will be able to fit through. You're going to take 2 fingers and 2 fingers only on both sides and place them right above your ears on the back of your head. What you want to do is gently hook and pull your chin slightly towards your chest until you feel a light stretch form from your neck that goes towards your upper back. Once you feel that, you're going to hold this position. The next movement is now lowering our elbows towards the floor, but we're going to focus on moving through our shoulder blades and upper back. So keep lowering them down until you feel now a deep stretch form from your neck that works into the shoulder blades towards the middle back. Once you feel that, you're going to hold this position, and the last movement is moving through the waist and the lower back, lowering our elbows downward towards the floor as much as we can. So in this position, you should feel a deep stretch from your neck to your upper back towards your lower back. It usually feels really, really good. Hold this comfortably for 20 to 30 seconds and do nice, slow, controlled breathing. Let out as much tension as you can. From there, we're going to go in reverse. So let's raise up on our lower back, through our upper back, and then from our neck, and then we're just going to relax. But try to do that whole cycle for about 3 to 5 times, and with each repetition, try to build into it just a little bit more. And this is a great exercise that you can use throughout the day. So when it comes to back pain and tightness, a big overlooked cause actually comes from the front, from the core muscles and the hip flexors on the front part of our thighs. So here's a really easy exercise that's going to target both the back and the front, hopefully give a lot of quick relief. We're going to start on our stomach, so you can do this one in bed or on a floor. And prop your upper body onto your forearms just like this. My forearms are roughly in a V shape. I just put my hands together. During this exercise, it's going to be really important to keep the hips flat, so don't lift up on them like this. But in this position, you should start to feel a gentle stretch over the front part of your abs, the core muscles, into the front part of the legs. To intensify the stretch, just lift up on your shoulders. To make it not as intense, just lower your chest down like this. But you want to get to that point where it's just a very gentle stretch. Once you feel that, you're going to hold this for 20 to 30 seconds and do nice, slow, controlled breathing. Let out as much tension as you can. From there, just relax by, again, lowering your chest down like this. But try to do this for about 3 to 5 repetitions. And with each repetition, just try to build into it a little bit more. So for most people, this is going to be pretty easy. It's not going to offer that much of a stretch. So this is how you can take it to the next level. Instead of putting your upper body onto your forearms like this, take your hands and put them off to your side, roughly at shoulder level, and then tuck your elbows towards your side. And now what you're going to do is press up like this as much as you can until you feel a deep but comfortable stretch. This is known as the Cobra pose. I really like this one. Hold this for 20 to 30 seconds. You're going to relax and then try to do this one for about 3 to 5 times, building into each repetition just a little bit more. But again, remember, don't lift up on your hips. Keep them flat as possible. So now let's focus a little bit more on the back and do what is called the scorpion. So let's get back into that original position of just supporting our upper body onto our forearms in that V shape. But this time around, we're going to bend our knees roughly at 90 degrees and then put our legs together. Now, moving through your hips and pelvis, you're going to rotate and then lower your legs and feet downward towards one side. You should feel a deep stretch form from the hips that works its way towards the lower back, towards the upper back, kind of like a domino effect. Really focus on trying to feel it into the back as much as you can. A lot of people like this one too because you can get a sudden pop, crack, or release, but don't try to force it. Hold this one for about 5 seconds. You're going to relax and then repeat it on the other side. Do this nice and slowly for about 10 repetitions in both directions. And with each repetition, just try to build into it a little bit more. Afterwards, see how you feel. If any of those movements were really helping out and there's a little bit more tightness, you can throw in as many repetitions as you like. So here's a really good exercise that you can do standing. For this one, we just need to go next to a wall or a door. Have your body roughly about 1 arm length away, and you're going to put your hands overhead just like this, hands roughly about shoulder level, and you're going to lean your body weight into the door. Starting off with, we're going to tuck our chin slightly towards our chest and then take our fingers and crawl upward towards the door until you start to feel a really good stretch form in the upper back. Once you feel that, you're then going to treat your hands like suction cups so they're not going to move whatsoever, and then you're going to bend your knees and then squat your bottom down and away from the door. This is known as a standing puppy. I really like this one. You're going to feel a great stretch. Try to feel it pretty much throughout the whole back, from the base of the neck all the way down towards the tailbone. Once you feel that deep stretch, you're going to intensify it by allowing the chest to sag forward towards the door or the wall. I like to hold this one for 20 to 30 seconds, and I just do nice, slow, controlled breathing. Let out as much tension as possible. When you need to relax, just straighten your legs out like this. But try to do this roughly for about 3 to 5 times. And with each repetition, try to build into it just a little bit more. So if you do have a lot more tightness off to one side, let's say it's on the right side, to target that a little bit more, instead of having your body straight, tilt your body away from the side of pain. So for right-sided pain, I'm going to tilt a little bit towards my left, and then I'm going to repeat. You're going to feel a deep, wonderful stretch over that side of the back. But give that a try towards the left, also towards the right. If any of those positions are offering more relief, throw more repetitions in. So let's take this one to the next level and focus on a couple more muscles by doing what is known as threading the needle. So let's get back into our original stretch. What I'm going to do this time around though is take one arm off, bend my elbow at 90 degrees, and now scooping through the shoulder blade, let's scoop towards the other side. Reach across your body as much as you can. You should feel a deep stretch form pretty much across the shoulder blades that goes into the lower back. Usually feels pretty good. Hold this one for about 5 seconds. You're going to relax, and then you're going to repeat this on the other side. Try to do this one for about 5 to 10 repetitions on both sides. If the exercises help, please support the channel by giving this video a like and maybe subscribing too. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.